to our question of the night, which was wildly popular. There's a lot of answers here. So, Dom, please hit the music.
Let's talk about the question.
Okay, question.
Question.
Pregunta.
Question.
Question.
Hey, I have a question. Questions?
This question.
Domanda.
Question.
Questions.
Here we go. Go ahead,
There
Greg.
you go. Isaiah, the question of the night is, what is your favorite TV theme song? You can text that in along with the keyword for the Win Your Way into the Milwaukee Film Festival. That word is SEAT, S-E-A-T. But you can text in your favorite theme song. You can call on in. We'd love to take a call or drop a comment in the live stream. We are on Facebook, YouTube, and the platform we still call Twitter. Lot of responses to this one, my friends. Oh, my goodness gracious.
The people love their colored TV, Greg, and they love their theme songs, as do I. Mine was, do you remember the show? It was a Norman Lear show called Good Times. It was on in the 70s.
Good times, temporary layoff. Good
Set at the Cabrini Green Housing Project in Chicago, and it was launched the career of Jimmy Walker. John Amos was on it, Esther Roll, and Thelma was the sister who I always had a crush on. But great music.
And a very, very young Janet Jackson.
Yes, great point. Yes, Janet Jackson. And do we have a few seconds of that we can hear, Dom? The back end when the credits are playing is my favorite part of that theme song.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Good times, ain't we lucky we got 'em? Good times.
I think that was the song.
Here it is, right here.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. We're going to church.
Just looking out of the window, watching the asphalt roll, thinking how it all looks.
Love it. Just love it. Thank you for indulging me down. So that's mine. Greg, I know you have a great one, too, that was probably in my top 10 as well.
Yeah, for me, I mean, there are a lot of great theme songs, and I saw them coming through the text line and through the social media, and we will get to all of those in just a moment. But for me, there is no greater theme song than to the TV show Taxi. One, because it's real funky, but it's also incredibly mellow. Because I remember as a kid, and this is a very weird thought for me to have as a kid, but like, it was a comedy. It was a 3-camera comedy on network television. It was wildly popular. It had a lot of laughs, had some drama. It had some feeling to it, of course. But the theme song for a 3-camera comedy on network television, I don't know if I've ever heard a more depressing theme song. And people will say, well, what about MASH? I love MASH, and I love the theme song. But I think for what they discussed and the music, that goes hand in hand. But the theme song to Taxi just always seems so dour versus what the show was actually about. Dom, can you play that intro, please? I get goosebumps to this day when I hear it. Yeah. Because listen to that. Come on now.
Wow. It's complimentary, though. I hear what you're saying, but it works.
Because, like, to me, and it's weird, again, as a kid, I'm like, oh, well, this is how they feel when they're driving taxis in New York.
Yeah.
They're like, they're being funny on the air, but, man, the life of a taxi driver in New York has to be hard. And to me, that song perfectly encapsulates their feelings. Very weird thoughts to be having as, like, a 9-year-old. So, Dom, what about you?
Ooh, I gotta go with Friends. I watched a lot of Friends with my mom, and it was the "I'll Be There for You." I also have that
Rembrandts.
as well.
There you go.
Let's hear it.
Listen to it. Yeah.
Your mother warned you there'd be days like these, but she didn't tell you when the world was brought you down to your knees. And I'll be there for you.
Brett in Brown Deer says, loved the bass riff in the theme song from Barney Miller. That's a great one, too.
That song is in top 5 for me for theme songs as well. That, like, Dom, if you can find Barney Miller, and you got to play it from the beginning, because, again, it's another one of those 70s shows where it's just real funky.
Chris from Sun Prairie says, Cheers by far, where everybody knows your name, makes me want to belly up to the bar every time. No argument there. Monica from Mount Horeb says, I say Scooby-Doo. My sister says Green Acres. Okay.
All right.
Those are both great.
Those are great. Those are wonderful.
Tyler from Wisconsin Rapids says, on a day like today, do boldly go where no man has gone before. You know what that is, Greg? There you go. Of course, Star Trek.
If I didn't know that, my mother would disown me.
One of our favorite and most frequent texters, Tony the Trucker, says, gentlemen, the theme song from Law and Order. Love that bass line. Boom.
That guitar, like,
yeah.
It sounds like just that little bend on pitch on that string sounds like the streets of New York. Yeah, it's been a hard day.
But that, Greg, Barney Miller and Taxi all encapsulate, I feel like, have a very New York feel. So
yes.
I think those all work. Those are great.
Yes.
Joel from the 608 Madison says, okay, so let me get this. Okay. Hold on a second. That's not. Let's stick to our TV themes for now. Then we'll get back to John's text. Cindy also says, did you vote yet? Okay. Then we got a whole bunch of contest. Bonanza. Tom from Hartford, Greg, says Bonanza.
There you go.
That's a good one.
That's a great one. Really quick, Cindy from Appleton. I did not vote. I will vote tomorrow. And those of you who don't know, the DMV is staying open late today and tomorrow in case you need to get your ID. So please visit the DMV website about that. We'll put that in our show notes as well. If you need an ID, DMV is staying open later today and tomorrow because tomorrow is election day here in Wisconsin. I will be voting on the day of. So what else did we do? We have anybody else on the text line?
Yeah, we got Tom again in Hartford says Mary Tyler Moore. That is an outstanding one as well.
That's a great one. Yeah.
Love it.
Absolutely.
He says Wild Wild West, another one. Rin from Madison, The Avengers from the 1960s.
There you go.
Dave says another one for Barney Miller and All in the Family. Loved All in the Family too.
Let's go ahead while we're doing that. Let's play that Barney Miller theme song real quick.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. That bass. Wow.
Makes you want to play air bass.
Oh, it just hits you like, oh.
Awesome. Yeah, they don't put as much thought in.
No,
anymore,
I agree.
I don't think.
But wait for it. For some more responses on the question of the night, which is, what is your favorite TV theme song?
Did we announce the Nightcap, Greg?
Oh, that's right. That's right. My goodness.
I don't want to do anything erroneously here.
No. You're right. No.
Okay.
No. It's time for the Nightcap.
It's time to wind it down. This is Nightcap with Greg and Pete.
See, because without that,
I think
nobody would have known what the hell
that was mine. Welcome to the Nightcap, where we wrap things up, talk about stuff and things like that. Welcome to the professional lives of Pete Schwaba and Greg Bach. Some more text or some messages on Facebook here. Let's see. Justin, my buddy Justin, comedian who was actually doing the show with me last Friday, said Bosom Buddies, Moonlighting, The Greatest American Hero, and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, as well as our coworker Rich Lacasio saying WKRP in Cincinnati, which there's a fun story we can't get to tonight about that, but we can talk about it later maybe. Sam also says Bosom Buddy, Greatest American Hero, and MASH. MASH is also up there for me. Yeah. MASH is amazing.
That's a great one. Green Bay rock rap artist Matt Harper, friend of the show, says cheers. Our pal, Greg, Tom Clark, very funny comedian, says, I Love Sydney, sung by Tony Randall and starring him. How do you like that? Amanda Nimmer, our social media guru here, says Psych or Big Bang Theory. Vince Moranto, very funny comedian. Well, we're moving on up to the east side to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Of course, the Jeffersons, and our pal Dan Davies says MASH as well. MASH is coming on strong. Oh, and Scott Lieburn, texting in from Arizona, says Happy Days and Laverne and Shirley. He misses Wisconsin and more specifically Milwaukee, I think.
I'll give you a couple more before we get out of here. Leah says Good Times. Jay Tyler says it's Malcolm in the Middle. Natalie says The Sopranos. These are some new ones. And Stacy says Rescue Me. So there you go. And there are plenty of other ones we'll get into tonight. So
I got one more. I got to squeeze one more in here.
Yeah,
Our pal Todd Michaels Daring, who is responsible for sort of helping with the launch of Nite Lite, says closing theme. Like I say closing theme for Good Times, he says closing theme for WOKRP. That's a great one.
There you go. Well, Well, thank you so much for everyone getting in touch with us. We really appreciate it. And then senior producer Tucker says Game of Thrones. Very true. It almost makes up for the fact that show was trash in the last 2 seasons. But Game of Thrones, that's an intense one.